Excuse me.
Yeah.
Coach?
I do.
How you doing? Coach?
I do.
Coach? Coach? Excuse me.
Pleasure.
Pleasure to see you. Excuse me. Hello. Welcome to our first edition of Coach's Square Table. With me is Coach Alex. With me is Coach
How you doing?
Zach.
How you doing?
Who would like to begin today's discussion?
I'd like to begin.
I'm going to talk about a little bit more about the 1942 Dallas Cowboys. I want to make a point on that. That's before the Emmitt Smith era, if you will. Back in '67, that's when their program started, if you will.
Without a doubt. Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Exactly. Excuse me.
No. The best thing ever was the 1942 Olympics back in Aspen.
Exactly.
Aspen.
Aspen.
Excuse me, Coach.
The timeout. Let me chime in here for a second. Back in, let me believe, 92.
Yep, it was 92.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong here. With the Winter Olympics here, we got the Cold War going on between America, the Soviet Union, and America beat them.
Exactly.
Beat 'em.
That's one point I wanted to make. Excuse me. I was thinking more about that. If you get the era from the Mets and '71, take that team to the 2009 team. What do you get? You get a good, solid franchise, if you will.
Let me do the rule. If you will, you put the players from back in '94.
Exactly.
The players of 2009.
Exactly.
72.
Yep.
You get an all-American team. I mean,
Oh, no, without a doubt. They talk about all these teams.
see.
Talk about all these teams back in '66. They have a 59 or 59 team.
Oh no. That was
The best team I've ever seen.
Dave Ruth, Lou Gehrig, all them guys.
goodness
And they had to
gracious.
switch hand bats.
Oh,
They put all these guys together all throughout the years. You have an all-American A+ team. I would put them up against any single person.
Single person.
Let me hear it. Any person. Get anybody. They're on steroids. They're on human growth hormones. Any of that stuff. I got my money
I
on
want to
that.
make a point back in BC, before Christ, you know.
The Romans.
When the Romans
started
took over sports.
Created
started
sports.
sports.
They took over wrestling, boxing, football, baseball, basketball, you name it. That's the sports we have today. That's the sport we will always have. That is the sport that we will always have.
Coach.
Coach, I hear you on this, Coach. I hear you. But the Romans, they started the basketball.
They did.
The Rocks in the basketball. They didn't need no steroids. They didn't need any of that, Coach.
Exactly.
Coach,
Alright,
as you will. As you will.
Alright,
You go ahead.
I'll say how these Romans created all the sports.
Exactly.
One of the biggest sports that I think that they created right here, wrestling.
Oh.
I have to clap to it.
Thank you.
I'll give you.
Thank you.
Go golf clap. Golf clap.
Thank you. Let me talk here. Wrestling, to begin with. It's changed.
Exactly.
Over thousands of years. Used to be
Over 2,000
they used to
maybe
box,
years,
they used to wrestle, they used to punch each other in the face. Now
This UFC stuff.
You see
UFC.
people coming out of the...
no, let's hear it.
I want to talk about this UFC.
Can I make my point? You see people come out of the WWF, you know, the UFC.
No, they changed the WWE. It's not even a sport anymore. It's World
That's what I
Wrestling
wanna-
Entertainment.
That's what I want to branch on.
Raw. It's unbelievable. It's crap.
If you see like someone like Stone Cold Steve Austin, he ruined the sport. In my opinion, he ruined the sport.
Steroids ruin sports.
Steroids.
It can ruin a sport. It can ruin your body.
Exactly, Coach. Now, Coach, you had something to say about old Barry Sanders. Didn't you want to say something about that?
Barry Sanders.
Back in
Barry Sanders. Back in '71, Barry Sanders, hell of a player. Excuse my French.
All time.
Excuse my French. Hell of a player. This guy, he knew where to go, when to be there, on time. No, I'm not talking about his athletic ability. I'm talking about his attributes, his personal characteristics.
Exactly. That's what I want to
This
branch
guy's
off
an
of.
all-around player.
Exactly. Kids today need to take a note on that, Coach. They need to take a note on what you're saying.
Now, Coach, I want to branch more on, like you said, wrestling.
Wrestling.
Back in the Roman days.
Roman days.
How did boxing back then? affect what we have now.
Okay, well,
Let me write that
Alright.
down, Coach. It's
Alright.
good
write that
point.
point down. But do you want me to take this one, or you want to go on this?
You can
Coach
take
Zach?
that. You can take this, Coach.
Alright,
All due
Coach.
respect,
Alright,
you can take
Coach.
this. I gotta go.
Alright, let me see what you said. You said it's different
How
than it
did
was.
it change
It-
from
how
then?
it changed.
I'm talking BC.
BC.
Before
started.
Christ.
So we're talking about boxing.
Exactly.
Alright, boxing. Alright,
Exactly.
let me take this one. Hold on, I got some of my notes right here.
Okay. I'll write that down too.
Here we
Just
go.
so we
All
don't
right,
lose it.
boxing, how it differs, how it changed.
Exactly.
Well, back in the day, boxers, they used to come at it. Oh, they didn't care. No referees, no nothing. They're sitting there. Best. All that.
Sorry.
Exactly. It's
No,
okay. We all do.
no. Here we are.
Okay.
They got rocks in their hands. Punch each other in the face with them.
They took.
They didn't give a
That's
shit.
exactly what I was trying to get to. Exactly.
These days, 16-ounce gloves, 12-ounce
Oh,
gloves.
goodness, that's crap.
Not even.
That's
not even
crap.
Crap. It's unbelievable.
Crap these days.
Makes me sick.
These kids these days, they use anything to hurt something.
Pacquiao,
All you
Oh
need
my
is your
goodness.
fists.
Floyd Mayweather.
Exactly.
Now Tyson was a good
Oh,
guy.
that son of a bitch, he bit somebody's ear off.
You can say that. You can say that.
Coach, I'll be serious here.
Good. I got you, Coach. Coach Matt, I got you in this one. Okay. I'll back you up. Go ahead. Hey, Tyson, good kid. Good kid. I
Good
mean,
kid, but-
good kid.
Son of a bitch.
Goes crazy sometimes.
He went too nuts.
Sometimes.
Got
he
somebody's
just-
ear. Somebody's ear.
Ear. That's a huge.
Crap.
That's absolute crap.
But it's okay. Good,
Mhm.
good kid. Good kid. I will say.
But if you back, it would be early '62, if
Exactly.
you will. The Olympics were a different game than what
Yes,
they are.
yes.
It was different.
It's complete. Did you hear about the loser that died?
Delusion.
Oh my goodness.
My heart and
Where'd
soul
the tear
goes out to
die?
him and his family. This is very tragic. It's
Tragic.
unbelievable.
Tragic.
I just need to get off
Change
this
the
topic.
subject. We
Wait,
can-
Coach, let me take this one. Let's bring up the local sports.
Local
Local sports.
I would say-
Elsie, Pennsylvania.
Elwood City, Pennsylvania.
All right, let's see. Girls.
Okay.
Girls basketball?
Girls basketball. 104-game losing section streak. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. But what they did, they overcame their differences on the team.
They worked as a
Exactly.
team.
They used each other. They united, and right towards the end of the season, they broke it.
I interviewed.
Where's that? Do you have that jersey with you?
Oh yeah. I'll talk about LC football.
Okay. On the branch, if you let me.
Good.
Elwood City football. Elwood City football.
Football.
Not the best
Not the best.
of these past years.
Turning around.
Not
Turn
the best.
around.
They won a game this year.
Oh,
That game meant so much to these players.
So
What
much.
was the losing streak, Coach?
It was in the high 30s. I'm thinking 39.
they put their heart and
but
soul
there was
on
this
the
one
field.
player I can totally remember. Good son of a bitch. You
Good-
know,
good
kid.
I met him. Good
Yeah,
kid.
he puts his heart on the game. You
On,
know?
on the field.
And,
he leaves it on the field. He brings it on the field.
Didn't you want to say something about?
This kid. Right here. Number 80. Amarillo. Right here. Number 80. Ocho Cerro, they call him on Facebook. And
Yeah, he.
Good kid.
He.
one of the best things I want to say about him. There's a couple things I want to say about him. One, he played for me last year, sophomore, on the field all the time. So the best thing that's coming out this year. 2 more years with him. You know why? He's a junior.
Okay, coach. If you could just stop that.
Anyways,
Sorry.
The kid
I
had
carried away.
the kid. No, he ain't.
no, excuse me, Coach.
He ain't the best kid out there.
I like to switch subjects on this.
No offense, I know you like the kid, but
It's fine.
he's a good kid.
He's a good. It's all
Let's
that.
branch off of that to the.
Let's go. Let's talk about boys tennis.
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy, just tennis.
What
man.
about it? You know.
Yeah.
What about it? You know.
Them kids, they are down that field 24
Hitting
balls up against the
24/7.
all the
Dedicated
time.
kids.
It is these kids.
Dedicated.
All right.
Dedication
I
is
think
the
that's
word.
about time.
Let's check it out.
Oh my goodness.
About
We are out of time.
We enjoyed you for watching. See you next time here
Coach.
on Coach. Dude, Alex. Dude, thank you.
Coach.
Sorry.
Good
See you
show.
next time here on
Coach's Roundtable.
Coach Roundtable. Swear table, swear.